don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the MMC Studio Aux Series IF-01A. This is Eris Coulter. This is Lady Eris, right? They have reissued this, and I'm just kind of curious. I mean, this is an older mold, not horribly old, but old enough to where I thought it might be neat to see how the mold is holding up. So I haven't opened it, haven't done a thing to it, just got this in today. So let's see what we're looking at here. Empty box. Alright, setting the box aside, we get our figure and her little clamshell here. We get instructions and the little reader thingy and the weapons. Let's see here. Alright. Zooming in on the weapons, you can see they have some really nice coloring here. Kind of surprised this one has the gold and this one does not. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. It's coming in at approximately 3.5 inches long by about inch and a half wide. Yeah, this thing's nice. Very pretty. So these are different molds. Okay, I get it now. Alright, they're different things. Alright, yeah. Let's move on to the figure. And as you can see, it's in a plastic clamshell. It's got some plastic on it still. So I love it when companies put these little pieces of cellophane. It makes me happy. They don't have to, but it makes me happy. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. You know what that means? That means that is die cast down here. Alright. So let's see here. Yep. Pop right out like this, as you can see. Zooming in here, we can see the nice little Decepticon mask, which I believe is removable. Never mind. Yes, it's removable. Underneath the mask we have painted eyes, painted lipstick. I wonder if I can zoom in just a tinge more here without getting too horribly out of focus. Yes, I believe so. Yep, nice face sculpt. The head is on a ball peg and a joint there, so she can look all the way down without any trouble up that far. And then you get the ball peg, you get the confused dog look, all that stuff. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Coming down the figure, we can see some beautiful paint. This has got to be, I don't know if it's purple plastic, it's probably black plastic, I would guess. But we have beautiful paintwork all over the place here. Nice color breakup. Ooh, the treads work. Look at that. Y'all see that? I was not expecting that, but okay. Beautiful paintwork coming on down. Why don't I back out just a tinge so we can get a little bit better look. The arms can go all the way up to there before she starts hitting herself in her head. All the way around. Interesting joint there. Rotation is right here at the elbow. Single jointed elbow gets you that far. The hand goes all the way around. Individual fingers on these are pinned. They look pinned to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is a ball peg. Get all kinds of articulation. Yeah, you can make a proper fist with this. So 3 joints there. The hand's a little spindly, but yes, you can make a proper fist with it if you want to. Right here. Moving this out of the way, we get a little teapot action going. Waist swivel and ab crunch. Goes all the way down. Very nice. You can even get ab crunch back a little bit, no problem. The hips, these are some big old hips. She can't do the full Chinese splits. They're weird. They can't, I mean, I guess you could fake it and get the American splits. That's not the way it's supposed to work. You get thigh swivel right here, right, without any trouble. Double jointed knee gets you the full range. No, actually that's not a double jointed knee. It just looks like a double jointed knee. It's a single jointed knee. It's just cut properly and angled right. You get ankle movement and calf movement. Okay. Toe tilt up, full down, and the rocker. So yeah, this is her articulation. I'm wondering, because I don't think she does. She's not supposed to look like this. No, she's not. She's not supposed to look like this. She's not. But that's okay. These hips, man, I tell you what. Weird. They're weird. Yeah, they're odd the way that they work. Okay, I'm trying to get her to stand up in case you're curious. Alright. So just because I have him here, I've got Mania King. Give you a quick scale comparison there. Just she's towers over Mania King. Alright. Tell you what, I'm gonna have to take a look at this, get us some pictures going. You know, I don't care about the cards all that much, but I know people do. Yeah, so these things, looking at the picture, are supposed to come up some way or another. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It will go into pictures and then we'll transform her. Man, that ankle. That's a stability issue. I usually don't have that problem with the Ox series. Interesting. We'll have to play around with this to see what we can figure out. All right, pictures. Once I get her squared away, and then we will go into transformation. So before I get too much further into this, I want to do height-wise. She's 8 inches to the top, and the way I've got her here is 9 inches to the top of this. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at about 4 1/4. So, transforming old Lady Eris here. From what I can tell, this is the correct way to have her set up. I'm going to go ahead and just take the gun off. To prepare this, we open this up, basically just fold these down, and this is going to connect 2 little spots right here. See if I can remember how to do this. Also, there's thigh fillers right here, which I was not aware of. But yeah, go ahead and open those up. You'll need to here in a little bit. You can collapse your foot, bring the heel up, bring this down and in, collapse your heel. This one's a lot tighter than the other one. Collapse your toe, bring it in. We'll get to that here in a little bit. Now, go ahead and separate these 2 pieces here. Open up your chest, pull this down. You can swing your arms up. This is going to come this way. Just rotate it, bring it down, pull this down, rotate, and bring it down. Bend Eris at the back in a reverse ab crunch. Pull this up, rotate your head around. Try not to take the mask off while you're doing it. And this is going to line up right here. So just kind of push your head down, pull that in, and that'll collapse like that, as you can see. Alright. Come here to the hands. This section right here is going to open up, right? You never get rid of the hands, they just kind of stay there. This tab needs to plug into right here. So you kind of have to maneuver things, and there's a peg right here that's going to plug in right there. So wiggle and maneuver until you, I think it's right there, until you get everything where you need it. Like this. Wiggle it in place, shut this down, and when you get it right, it should all line up properly. There we go, just like that right there. And that's how that's going to fit. Let's do that again. So come over here, open this cavity, remembering that this is going to sit right here. Go ahead and pull this up, rotate this around, and come on, Tom. You like this. Like this. And then it just collapses like that. Okay. Now, here is what we need to do. This comes forward. This comes forward. There's little channels right here for it, right? This will plug together like this. Right here. Now, this will come down and just kind of set right here like this. These, there's a peg right here, a peg right here, that are going to plug into corresponding pegs here on the arm. So there's a proper way to do this. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to just kind of get this out of the way until I get this in place here. Also, there's a peg right here that will plug into the arm right here. I don't know if y'all probably can't see that, and I'm probably being too vague. Right here you can maybe see it. Right there. Does that help any? Right there. That tab, that plug, and then that's going to plug into right there. Okay. Just like that. Rotate your hand around so that it's flat like this. And then you just bring this up, and this will tab in a couple of different places. It will. Just trust me on that. It will. And all of this will kind of come together and do just what you want it to do here. There's a lot of moving pieces here to tab in that you can't see, but it does all come together. Did I get that backwards? I may well have. No, I think it's the other way, but you know what? We'll try it and see. It's just got to work the one time, right? For it to be the way that it's supposed to be. Like that. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing over here. We see how this is pointed like this. So we want to make that happen again. So that comes up, that comes down, this comes down, and we have the hand in the right direction. It's going to tab together right here, come in and tab right there. This is going to rotate around and tab together, tab in, and once you get it, it'll all be situated the way you want. There's a tab right here, I don't know if y'all can see, that will help secure that right there, and that's as secure as you're going to get it. And that's the bottom section right there. Finish that off, tab that back in, and there you go. Give it a little squeeze. There you go. That's the bottom part. Now, separate your thighs here and pull them basically as far down as you can get them, like that. Rotate at the waist. Okay. This tab right here, is going to plug into this peg. So you've got to rotate it until you can get it where you want it, and then just pull it down. And mine doesn't line up 100% properly. It's very difficult to see exactly where it goes, but it will tab in and it will do what it's supposed to. You've just got to wiggle it until it does. Basically. Give it a little squeeze. There you go. Shut that down. Now, for the feet here, the foot is going to go into this channel, and there's a hole right here you all should be able to see that will plug in as well to that peg right there. So you just got to kind of, there's a way to do it. I have done it. Rotate this on that axis, as you can maybe see, until it lines up. It will, I promise, it will. And then the foot will just tuck in there. That will peg in and it'll work. You'll see it. Once you do it a couple of times, it's really not all that difficult. It's just a matter of getting it in where it goes. Like that. See how neatly that one came together? And then we just rotate on that joint there so that it looks kind of like this. And it's just a matter of maneuvering it until everything lines up the way it's supposed to. Easier said than done, sadly, but it is, again, completely doable. You just got to get it all lined up the way it's supposed to go. Alright, now, the gun. The gun comes in and it plugs in with this port, these two tabs, into here and here. So it's just a matter of getting everything lined up. Alright. We're going to do this side here. Come on now, don't be that way. Oh, those came right off. Well, that make it a little bit easier to get it here into that section. There, that one's done. Let's maneuver it here so that we can line up the other two. Maybe. Man, why is this fighting me this way? You know what I say, folks? If you see me fighting with it, there's a really good chance you might as well. So, maybe I can get this thing out just a little bit more. Get myself a little bit more room here. Why is it doing this? There we go. Okay. So now let's bring it in. Get this one in place where it belongs. There's that. Basically, I think it's just not lined up properly. Tell you what, I'm going to fight with this for a few minutes until I get it. But there's no reason you all should have to sit here and watch me fuss fight, argue, and pitch fit with this thing. I don't... Oh, never mind. I just got it. Oh boy. Sometimes it's fun to be me. Let's see. Is this the right one? I think it's this side right here. This side right here. And then we just lift them up like that. And there is Lady Eris inner tank mode. And the treads roll quite nicely. It's coming in at approximately 5.5 inches by approximately 3 inches. As the turret is movable, we'll just do a general about 3 inches. I like this thing. I'm going to go on record and say I like this thing. Quite a bit, actually. I intend to use the hollow foil ones to add some detail to this. It's already got a lot, but I think I want just maybe a little bit more. Which, again, that's my choice. You don't have to do that, obviously. I'll do the pictures first, and then before we go into final thoughts, I'll show you what it looks like. Hey Tom, you think she'll let me keep this gun? I really like it. I mean, after all, it's great. I think you're about to get into trouble, Nemesis. Oh, no, no, don't hit me there. Final thoughts wise, I really like this thing. The playability is really good. The transformation is not so difficult. The treads work. I love that. Yeah, it's great. The materials are fine. Nothing feels like it's going to break. The transformation doesn't stress anything other than maybe the front section here when it goes in. But even that's minimal. The cost on this, I bought it from TF Source. It was $120 if I remember correctly. Wasn't all that bad. I've had really good success with MMC, so I can't complain about this at all. If this was my first Transformer, I would definitely buy more. This is good. This is worth the money for you to purchase. And for the second run, I can't see any mold degradation or any other issues. This is a strong recommend for me if you like this type of character and this aesthetic. I really don't have anything negative to say other than the joint here for her legs. This thing has a tendency to cost her stability on occasion. Other than, well, as you can see. Other than that, yeah, again, strong recommend for me. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Are you tired all the time? Do you run out of energon for no apparent reason? Do other robots laugh at you and call you weakling? Do you feel like there should be more to life than what you are experiencing? then you should try Vitamin John. It is the world famous Energon supplement. No steroids whatsoever. We all use all natural products. Vitamin John can turn losers like this one
Hey,
poof, into magnificent specimens like these.
Hey there, big boy. You want to come over and see me sometime?
So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by.